these last couple of games, even as whether it was, Oregon, some struggles happened. Nebraska, obviously, you guys had some offensive struggles, but the passing game has stayed pretty efficient and prolific, and you guys have attacked well down the field in both those games. I guess what's allowed you guys to maintain a good passing attack despite maybe some of the offensive struggles, especially against Nebraska?
I think historically the wide receivers at Ohio State have always been really talented. So I think that's part of the reason. We have guys who work extremely hard, and God has gifted them with great abilities. So I think if our coaches put us in positions to be able to make plays when the ball is in the air, we're going to do everything we can to do that. But at the same time, to be able to pass the ball efficiently, you have to run the ball effectively. So I think it starts with our mindset on the outside, being able to be willing to block in the run game, make those dirty plays that wide receivers aren't typically known for, and then you'll see those passes spring later in the game.
Sweet. Carnell, last game, had 100 yards for the first time in his career. What have you seen him do in season this season to kind of get toward that production?
Yeah, I think that obviously he didn't have probably all the production he wanted, especially through the last couple of weeks, but he stayed diligent in all the practice and all the film study, all that type of stuff. So he's a really mature kid. Sometimes you forget he's only 19, 20 years old, but he's came in with the right mindset, and having given a bigger role this year, I think he's took it with grace. And I think that just the way he's been practicing and the way he prepares is something that you guys saw on Saturday.
You mentioned doing the dirty work as far as a receiving core and helping. How big of an impact do you think that can have on the running game and getting you guys to the next level where you need to, or back to that level you were at earlier in the season?
Yeah, it's a huge emphasis on our part. I think that whenever you see those run plays of 50 yards, 75 yards, it's always the wide receivers who are blocking downfield. It's always us who's going to really spring that play. Explosives are found on the perimeter. So I think just being physical and asserting our dominance is something that we try to do all season. I think we've done a decent job. We've got to continue that this week, especially going into a top 5 matchup in the environment that Happy Valley is.